Hey guys, this is Unretired and we're in Star Wars SOTAR and this is the free-to-play version. Now, I just got back into the game and just want to show you guys what's available to you and what is not. So, if you like free-to-play games, first of all, I suggest that you do take a look at this game. Um, there are many limitations if you're a free-to-play player. Um, I'll explain a bit further on. Now, I got this game when it came out, so when it went free to play, I would have became a preferred status player. Um, and it says click to subscribe, and you can purchase the HUD cartel, blah blah blah. So, anyways, let's just go in. Go into my level 50. I really love the music in this game. It's so nostalgic, you know. You always remember those Star Wars movies. So I just got back into this game. I would say 2 weeks ago. A friend of mine just wants to play with me, so I'm just living like a character on another server on the West Coast. But for purposes, I'll just show you on the East Coast server, my original server that I had. I only have one. I only had one level 50. It was my bounty hunter. I was mostly into PvE, so endgame. Wasn't too much into the PvP because at the beginning it wasn't too. Well, it didn't seem too amazing to me, anyways. But from what I know now, I think once you reach level 50, they do give you like a free set of PvP gear, so it'll just get you into the game. Alright, so alright. What is happening? It's totally black. That's really odd. Huh. Okay, alright. Just took a bit more time to load than usual. Right, so this is my bounty hunter, Aina. It's my companion. You do have companions in this game. I usually would have had everything hotkeyed, but I haven't been on this character forever. So you'll have your companion skills here. You can always minimize it if you want, and you can do your hotbars things just like every usual MMO game online. Now I know you have your skills tree that hasn't changed whatsoever. I am a bounty hunter, and I was usually going healing. Now I would have to re-go into all that, the points and all that, but I'm not gonna get into that. So basically what's available to me right now as a preferred status player and free to play is that I can do PvP. I can do dungeons, I would say operate dungeons and all that. But I will be very, very limited to what I can do. If we click here, there you go. See, just the group finder right here, and I can do these. And it says weekly. I can only do the weekly one. Same thing for flashpoints, tactical flashpoints. You have your planetary destinations. And look at this. If I want to have a weekly pass for operations, I need like operations. There are the big raids, basically. It's a 7-day pass, and you have to pay for that. If you click on it, it says weekly pass 240 cartel coins. Now, if you're a subscriber, you are going to be getting cartel coins every month from your purchases. Well, from your subscription. You can also buy the cartel coins. Free-to-play players have access to 3 rolls on the loot from Flashpoint's final bosses per week. You only have 3 rolls, man. That's not a lot. I mean, if you're an endgame player, PvE, this is not going to be too fair for you because you'll want to do a lot of flashpoints, operations, and whatnot to gear up. So this will limit you if you're an endgame player. If you're a PvP player, which is right here in the war zones, so you can can click the rate, or you can do a war zone or a ranked war zone, and you can queue solo, obviously, and active queue. So if I'm a preferred status player, I can do five of them. But if you're a free-to-play player, that means you're not preferred status. You can only do, I believe, 2 per week. So you can buy another weekly pass, as I've just mentioned. This will also be limiting you to what you've been getting. So again, preferred status will get more. Subscriber will get everything. Subscribers will get everything in the game. Preferred status will get almost as much as a subscriber, but will be limited. Free-to-play player, which is non-subscribed, non-preferred, is extremely limited once you reach level 50. I mean, the 1 to 50 is amazing. It's that there's no limitations to that. However, when you do, you'll have quests, and on certain quests you'll have that little cartel sign. It'll be on the bottom right of the item here, and it'll only be saying item only available to subscribers. Now, for free-to-play players, that'll be even worse. So, for items wise, it'll be a bit bad, but you'll still be able to level up. You'll still have your companions and whatnot. So 1 to 50. Leveling is amazing. The storyline's always very, very good. That's what makes Star Wars very interesting right off the bat. But once you reach that 1 to 50, like, the storyline's a bit different for every class. Storyline will be different for every class. Okay, but after that, I mean, there's no real storyline afterwards. 1 to 50 for the grind. Then it's flashpoints to gear up. Then it's operations to get that endgame gear. Now, have I done operations and all that? Yeah, I have. I mean, they're pretty fun. They're pretty fun. If you're endgame kind of guy or girl, you'll really love that. I mean, it's so interesting. I love those big mechanical bosses and whatnot. And yeah, I mean, look at this. Like, but there's too many restrictions. Like, subscribe today and increase the rate you gain experience and valor points. So if you're a subscriber, you get more valor points and more experience. If you're not, you get jack squat. Basically, it's just the same, regular, which is fine. You'll have your cartel market, which is a lot of aesthetic stuff. You can buy bundles, unlocks for races. Like, if you want to play Cathar, if you're a free-to-play player, you gotta pay 600 cartel coins. Yeah, if you want to play other races as well, I mean, it's gonna cost you. See? 600. Now, you can always go into your legacy, which is you get legacy points as you level up, as you do missions and all that. This is all 0 because I just logged into this character. Now let's go like character perks. You can choose character perks like increase the amount of experience obtained from completing war zones. Now you can buy this. Anyone can buy this. Okay, unless it says that you can't. For your reputations, and you have global unlocks. So let's say species. Okay. At the time when you level the characters up to 50, back in the day, I think they knew they were gonna go free to play. So if you leveled right to 50 before, you had access to that species. Now, if you want to get it, let's say play Cyborg, you gotta pay 1.5 million creds, and it requires level 50, and it requires species Cyborg. So yeah, or cartel coins, whichever. So if you want to play any of these, you can unlock them if you haven't unlocked them before. What else? Honestly, that's oh, crew skills. That's probably one thing. Now, let's say if I want to do this, I click on it, nudge. I already knew this because I had other characters now, but since I'm a preferred player, I can choose 2 crew skills. Crew skills, if in layman terms, gathering or profession. Okay. Now, I have the slicing, investigation, treasure hunting at the time. That made me huge amounts of credits at the time. Now I can choose 2 of these. Now if I want to have all 3, I can subscribe or I can buy. Now if you're a free-to-play player, you'll have access to one profession or 1 gathering skill. That kind of sucks, to be honest. But if you're not into the gathering thing and you just want to level 1 to 50, get the storyline, and you don't mind being limited, I highly suggest that you try the game out. I even with the limitations, I suggest you try the game out. It's interesting. The storyline is good. You know, there's no limitations. I mean, for leveling per se. At the beginning, they'll give you like XP boosts that you'll most likely lose right away, anyways. But apart from that, it's an extremely interesting game. I would highly recommend playing it, even if it does have its limitations. If you do wish to subscribe afterwards to do those operations non-stop, flashpoints, do lots of PvP, you can do that. I mean, I think it's almost $15 a month, US, $15 a month US. Obviously, subscriptions are monthly, 3 months, 6 months. Also, you can buy those prepaid cards at GameStop or EB Games, whichever. Future Shop, I really don't know. But apart from that, guys, you know, try it out. You know, it's an interesting game. I'm pretty sure that you'll like it if you're into that kind of sci-fi Star Wars stuff. Flamethrower. So yeah, try it out, guys. You won't be disappointed. I'm not. I'm getting back into it. I think I'm gonna like it again. Probably subscribe again, but we'll see about that. I'm on Prophecy of 5 for PvP server. I'm on West Coast. I think there's only 1 West Coast server now. So if you wish to join me, just hit me up and I'll add you. And hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you have any comments, just comment. I'll be well appreciated. Alright, take care.